Hello, my beautiful reader friends. It's Tiffany with an IE. As you can see, welcome back to my channel, and today I am all dressed up to do the Chinese Zodiac book tag. And I meant to post this earlier, but I got really busy and stuff, so yeah, we're just gonna get into it. So all of these questions are based off the 12 different animals of the Chinese zodiac. Unfortunately, no cat, unlike Fruits Basket. But yeah, so the first question is rat, quick-witted, and resourceful. Name a book where the main character always has something smart to say. For this one, I chose Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder by Joanne Fluke. This is the first book in this food murder mystery series, which I absolutely adore, and it's just super amazing. The main character, Hannah Swenson, she's a fiery redhead, and she's always got a sharp tongue and always has something witty to say, and I just absolutely love her. So yeah, definitely check out the series if you like cozy mysteries and baking. There are recipes in here too. It's awesome. The second question, I forgot to say, this tag was created by Steph's Romance Talk, or I forget her name. But anyways, I'll link the original creator of the tag down in the description below, but I did change a few of the questions and attributes because I didn't like some of them. So yeah, I'll also put asterisks or stars next to the questions in the description that I changed. So the second one is Ox, diligent and dependable. Name a book with a character that inspires confidence in others. This is one of the questions I changed. So I chose Somewhere Only We Know by Maureen Gu. This is such a cute story, romance about a K-pop star and a tabloid photojournalist who end up spending a day together and falling in love, and it's just so cute and heartwarming. And yeah, I love that the main character, the girl who's the K-pop star, she inspires the guy to basically chase after his dreams instead of going into banking like his dad wants him to. And yeah, it's just really cute. So loved it. And then this year is actually the year of the ox, which is great. And my dad was born in the year of the ox, so this is his year. Number 3, Tiger. Brave and confident. Name a book where the main character has to be brave throughout their journey. For this, I have a recent read. This is for my unwrapping my TBR vlog that I did recently, and this is The Glass Arrow by Kristen Simmons. There's a line throughout the book that says, like, be brave, Aya. So this book is described as The Handmaid's Tale meets Blood Red Road. And yeah, it's a society where women are basically like property, and the best that they can hope for is to become some man's forever wife, and they're basically groomed to be auctioned off, and is pretty terrible. The main character is from the wilderness, and she gets caught one day, and she spends most of the book trying to get back to her family in the wilderness to protect them. And yeah, it's really good social commentary. I was disgusted with the society at the beginning, but I think it was overall a really decent book. And it's a standalone. Number 4, Rabbit, quiet and elegant. Name a book that is beautifully written and pure of heart. So for this one, I chose Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore. This is the Owl Crate edition. It's so pretty. I'll pop up an image of what the regular edition looks like. But yeah, I just love this book so much. And yeah, like the question says, it's pure of heart. The main character, Estrella, she finds this boy after one of the girls in on their island that all of the girls are in love with disappears, and they find this boy in her place, and there's sort of a romancy thing going on with him and the main character, Estrella. But yeah, it's just beautifully written. Anna Marie is such a masterful storyteller, and their writing is so lyrical. Highly recommend. I still need to read the rest of their books and their faculty at BCFA. So number 5, Dragon. Ambitious and intelligent, name a book where the characters are clever and strategic in their actions. For this, I chose Artemis Fowl. This is book 3, The Eternity Code. They don't sell the old editions anymore, so I just bought this one because I met Owen Colfer and he was super cool, so he signed this book for me. But yeah, this is the only one of the Artemis Fowl books that I've read. I need to read the other ones, but I really enjoyed it. I was just like, man, this is such a smart book. But yeah, I didn't get to read this as a kid. I just like randomly picked it up from a library sale one day, like the old version, and then yeah, but I don't have that version anymore. It's a much older version, obviously. This is a new, nice, shiny book. But yeah, definitely recommend Artemis Fowl. Super awesome. Number 6, Snake. Sophisticated and wise. Name a book that is classy and or pretentious. For this, I just had to go with The Secret History by Donna Tartt, because people, they describe this as pretentious, but I think it's kind of more elitist and a bit classy too. Has to do with this group of college students who are all like classicists, and they something happens at the beginning of the book. Well, basically one of the classmates is murdered, but you don't know why, so you it's kind of like a murder mystery, and yeah, some shady stuff goes on. It's very interesting, and Donna Tartt wrote this when she was 20 in college. Yeah, so props to her. But yeah, highly recommend if you haven't read this because it is amazing. Number 7, Horse. Active and energetic. Name a book or series that is fast-paced and full of action. For this, I went with my homegirl, Marie Lou, for Warcross. And yeah, I mean, this book has virtual reality in it, and yeah, the main character and all the other characters are pretty colorful as well. And yeah, I mean, what more can I say? Yeah, it definitely is very fast paced. I read this in 3 days. Same with the sequel. I read that in 3 days as well, but it's just amazing. And it's a duology, so it's pretty short. But yeah, so highly recommend. And then number 8, Goat, Sheep, and Ram, or Ram. They're all the same animal in this case. But anyways, Calm and Gentle. Name a book or series that revolves around a strong group of friends. So for this one, I chose the Lunar Chronicles, specifically Scarlet, because I've only read the first 2. So this is book number 2, and Scarlet is introduced in here, and she meets Cinder and teams up with her, and just, man, like the friend group in here is already off to a great start and super awesome. here's the first book, Cinder. But yeah, I loved Scarlet. Like, she's my favorite character so far. I'm still reading the third book right now. But I flew through this a lot faster than Cinder, even though it's a bit longer. So yeah, this is a series that's like a sci-fi retellings of different Disney princesses, basically. This is Cinderella, this is Red Riding Hood, and so on. But they're also like super cool. Like, Cinder is a cyborg and she's also a mechanic, and Scarlet shoots guns, so they're very awesome. Number 9, Monkey, which is me. Curious and mischievous. Name a book where the main character is attractive and intelligent. For this one, I chose another Marie Lu book. So I chose Legend. This is her debut book, and I chose this one because one of the main characters, June, is basically the prodigy of the Republic, and she's super smart. She knows random facts at the top of her head, like about paper clips and other things, and she counts all the days and seconds and minutes, and she keeps track of everything. So she's just, yeah. And yeah, highly recommend you read all of Marie Lu's books if you haven't, because I love Marie Lu, and I would love if you love her too. So okay, almost there. 10, Rooster, observant and hardworking. Name a book where a character is detail-oriented and isn't afraid of hard work. For this one, I don't own a copy, but I used to a long time ago, but I chose the second book of a series of unfortunate events, The Reptile Room, and the character in here is one of the 3 Baudelaire children. I think she's the eldest one, yeah. So Violet Baudelaire, she's an inventor, and every time she has an idea, she ties up her hair with a ribbon, and this is the book where she makes something with like the metal parts of a plug that you plug into a socket and stuff. And it has that iconic page where it says like, you should never, ever, 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 like the whole page is filled with the word ever. And it's just great. So yeah, that's my pick for this one. And I love a series of unfortunate events, even though it doesn't end happily, but that's kind of in the title. And it's a childhood favorite of mine, but yeah. Number 11, Dog, loyal and honest. Name a book where the characters showed a strong sense of loyalty and sincerity. So this one's kind of an obvious answer. It is Percy Jackson, but I chose number 3, The Titan's Curse, because in this one you find out his fatal flaw is that he is intensely loyal to his friends. He's always going to save them, and that's what monsters and his enemies use against him. So yeah, but just know that if you're ever stuck in a rut or you get captured by monsters, Percy will come and he'll have your back. So yeah, I love the Percy Jackson series. And the last question, number 12, Pig, compassionate and generous. Name a book where one of the main characters is everyone's best friend. And for this one, I chose The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. It's no secret now that I absolutely adored this book. And the reason I chose this is because one of the characters, Henry, you find out later in the book why, but it seems that everyone seems to like him or love him, and yeah, so that's why I chose him for this question. And that is it for this tag. Did I skip anything? No. Okay, that's it for this tag. And you might recognize my outfit if you've looked on my Instagram, because I did a sort of photo shoot with some of my friends. We read These Violent Delights, and we all dressed up in sort of like dapper clothing, 1920s clothing. And yeah, so it was really fun. But just want to show you, so there's this dragon right here, and then the back of this there's a tiger. But yeah, so that's my outfit. I do have a qipao that I will wear for my other Chinese New Year video, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!